What's good, y'all? I'm at my parents' house. I wasn't gonna drop nothing today, but I watched Ryan Moody video. If you guys don't know, he's a YouTuber, really good YouTuber, that basically, calls out Madden and the technical problems of Madden and how Madden is not a simulation football game. One of my favorite YouTubers, actually. So, I wanted to speak on a video he dropped, and I'll put the video in the description if I remember. But a lot of you guys probably already know who this is. I mean, he's picked up a lot of traction. So, he said, so he dropped a video on how do you measure fun. And Clint Oldenburg, he was referencing a tweet by Clint Oldenburg, and Clint Oldenburg was saying, hey, if you don't measure fun by sales or the amount of hours played or the amount of microtransactions or this or that, then how do you measure fun? And Ryan Moody was saying, them thinking like that's the reason that the game won't get better, and the reason that, basically saying things that are true. Basically saying that this is the reason why the game is the way it is. This is the reason why it's been the way it is for the past years. And, they shouldn't gauge a game like that. But that's where I disagree. Clint Oldenburg, who I forgot the other guy's name, and just any business period, let's just go to 2K. They are going to measure it by sales. They don't measure it by Metacritic reviews. They don't measure it by negative Facebook comments, by negative Twitter comments, by negative YouTube comments. They will not do that. People have to understand that. They'll only realize something is wrong when either one, people stop buying the game altogether, or two, people buy the game for $60 and don't spend another penny in microtransactions. This is the only way that they'll know we're not satisfied. That's how business goes. And he brought up a situation with, he said, let's say Waffle House. He said, let's say Waffle House. They say we have the best steaks because we sell more steaks than anybody. Ruth's Chris doesn't have anything on us. Now, from a business perspective, of course, from maybe a taste perspective, anything like that, but this business, they're in business to make money. So if they sell a lot of steaks, or if any other restaurant sells a lot of steaks, they're going to say, we have the best steak because we sell the most. That's what they're going to say. No matter how much we like it, no matter how much we don't, they're going to measure by revenue. When they present to their stockholders and their shareholders every quarter, they don't put up a board full of Facebook comments. They don't pull up a board full of Twitter comments, and they don't put up a board full of YouTube video links. They put up revenue. They go, hey, in the past such and such years, our revenue has climbed such and such percentage. Our microtransactions have grown to this and this and that. They made almost $1 billion just in microtransactions per year. Per year. Per year. Y'all, they are not going to change anything if they're making that much. They're not going to pay attention to a negative YouTube video or a negative Twitter comment. You have to vote with your wallet in some way. And like I said, I'll make it easy on you. If you're going to buy the game, buy it. Fine. But don't put any microtransactions in the game. If we don't spend any money when we buy the game, that's $800 million they lose. It's literally a win-win situation. We still get to play the game, and plus they get the picture that we need to make the game better before we spend any additional money other than $60. But you cannot say that that's a bad way to measure whether people like the game or not. What else is a business gonna measure it by? Revenue. What they're gonna say is, if we don't have a good product, if we do not have a good product, people are not gonna buy it. If we have a good product, people are gonna buy it. Tell me this, what are they supposed to think when they look at a Metacritic review and it has 1.5? They see other video games that are not sports games with reviews that are 1.5, 2, 3s, and they not selling shit. This is on us. That's what I'm trying to tell you. This is on us. Because Madden and 2K may look at other video games and they say this video game is a 2. This video game is rated a 3, and they are selling like they're rated a 2, and they are selling like they're rated a 3, regardless if it's the only football game or not. If they give us a product that's only a 2 out of 10, they're gonna sell like it's only a 2 out of 10. So if Madden said, hey, our rating is a 1.5 or our rating is a 1.7, but yet we're still making almost $1 billion a year in microtransactions, our sales are going up and 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 up. We keep exceeding all of our expectations. What are they gonna think? They're gonna think, one, we're just getting review bombed. And they're gonna think, two, yeah, people really like it. That's just the truth of the matter. You have to do one of two things. Either don't buy the game, or if you do buy the game, you need to not spend any money in microtransactions. Period. That's it. You can't say, oh, why would they think like that? Why would they think about, how are they supposed to think? That's why people say vote with your wallet. That's what you're supposed to do. When you don't like something, you're supposed to say, hey. You're supposed to say, hey, we don't like this. We're not gonna spend our money with it. If you brought up the restaurant, if a restaurant is full of customers and one of the best-selling restaurants in the country, and they keep growing and growing and opening more and more restaurants, and they're always selling more than any other restaurant, how do you think they're going to respond if you tell them, oh my God, your food is disgusting, it needs to improve, your food is a 1 out of 10? They're going to look at you like, okay, you're lying. All y'all lying. Because if our food was a 1 out of 10, nobody would come to our fucking restaurant. It's the exact same thing. If our game was a 1.7 out of 10, we wouldn't have so many people buying it. But in reality, their game is a 1 out of 10. It is a 2 out of 10. And we have to treat it as such. Either two things. Don't buy the game. One, or if you are going to buy the game, to whether, and this is more towards 2K because Madden has a shit franchise mode. If you are going to buy it if you are going to buy 2K or Madden for the season mode, or for the franchise mode, or for my GM or my league, or just to play online, play now, buy it and don't put a penny in for microtransactions. Or if you want to just do my career, don't put a penny in for microtransactions. Either way, they lose hundreds of millions of dollars. Either way we want to do it. Both ways work. Both ways work. But Clint Oldenburg, he's just coming from a businessman perspective. What else is he? I'm confused on how is he supposed to think. This is on us. This is on the consumer. If we don't like something, don't buy it. Or if we think a mode is too pay to win, or if we think the inner modes is bad, but we still say, hey, this is the only football game, say, hey, we're going to buy this game, but we're not going to put any microtransactions in the game until you fix it, and they lose $800 fucking million. That's what happens. That's what happens. So they're only going to think of it that way, no matter if it's right or wrong. That's the reality of it. The reality of it is, yes, their game is not good. Of course, it's a 1.7, maybe even lower. But if the sales keep going up, if the microtransactions keep going up, they're going to think they did a good fucking job. Or they're sitting in that room, like I say, when they present to their shareholders, or when they present to John Madden, as he said, they're not going to put up a board full of, they're not going to put up the Metacritic rating. They're not gonna put up a board full of negative YouTube comments or YouTube videos or Twitter comments. They're gonna put revenue, and the shareholders are gonna see that fucking arrow going up and up and up and up and up like the fucking Price is Right game. That's what's gonna happen. And they're gonna think, oh, let's keep doing what we're doing. The only way they're gonna say, hey, this is serious, we need to improve, our game is a 1, is if we treat it like it's a 1. If we treat it like it's a 1. We're not treating it like that. We're not treating 2K like it's a 1. We're treating it like it's a 10 out of fucking 10. Because every time they drop their numbers, the numbers are fucking astronomical. And I know Madden is not making a whole 800 million. I'm saying between all their games, and Madden is making the majority of it. In microtransactions, not even the sales. FIFA now makes more money in microtransactions than they do from the sale of the game. Come on, man. Come on. That's not on them. That's on us. We got to show them that, hey, okay, so now you said that. We're going to show you that your game is a 1. Not tell you, we're going to show you. They are only going to think in dollars and cents. This is America. This is a capitalistic country. They're only going to think in dollars and cents. When our sales fall dramatically, when our microtransactions fall dramatically, then we'll know we're going to make a change. But as long as our sales go up, as long as people say this game is the worst ever and keep buying it, as long as people say, oh, 2K is so trash and keep buying it, 2K is so trash, put $100 in it, $200 in it, $300 in it, as long as the influencers say, why buy this game, and they still buy it and put thousands upon thousands upon thousands of dollars in it, it's not going to change. It's not going to change. I just wanted to speak on that, bro, but how else is a company supposed to look at it? He's just speaking on what the company says. That's how they're gonna think. That's how they're gonna think, man. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll holler at y'all later, bro. But I just had to respond to that because that's not on. We have to show them that their game is bad. We can't just tell them. We can't just show them in a Metacritic score. We got to show it with the wallets in some type of way.